Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to take a hard look at a platform called Systemi.io, and specifically their unlimited plan. Now, they make some seriously bold claims, and we're here to figure out if this whole offer is actually the real deal or just a lot of marketing hype.
But first, let me ask you something. Does running your online business ever feel like you're just juggling a dozen different software subscriptions, each with its own bill, and you're constantly fighting to make them all work together? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's a massive headache for so many entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it's what I call the online business overload. You've got one tool for your email list, another for your website, a totally separate one for your sales funnels, and maybe even another for your online courses. Each one costs money, each has its own password to remember, and getting them to talk to each other can be a complete nightmare.
And that's exactly where these all-in-one platforms are trying to step in. The idea is so simple, it's brilliant. What if you could manage everything? All your marketing, your sales, your products, from just one place? Systeme.io is one of the biggest names out there making that exact promise.
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the old way. A total mess of different subscriptions, technical headaches, and costs that just keep piling up. And on the other side, the promise of one platform where everything just works together, saving you time, money, and a whole lot of stress.
So let's zoom in on their big offer, the unlimited plan. That's a powerful word, right? But what does unlimited really mean when you get down to it? Let's break down the 4 key things they're offering. First up, you get unlimited sales funnels. Seriously, you can build as many customer journeys and marketing paths as you can possibly dream up. No caps, no restrictions.
Next, and this is a huge one for anyone in marketing, you get to send unlimited emails. Think about that for a second. Your bill doesn't go up just because your audience grows. That's an absolute game changer.
And for all you creators out there, how about unlimited courses and unlimited students? You can scale your entire knowledge business without ever hitting a ceiling or needing another expensive platform to host everything.
And to top it all off, unlimited storage. All your course videos, your PDFs, your downloads, they all have a home, and you never have to worry about running out of space. It's the whole shebang.
Okay, so you get unlimited everything we just talked about. Funnels, emails, courses, students, storage. What do you think something like that costs? A few $100 a month? Nope. $69 a month. Yeah. And that's usually the point where the alarm bells start ringing for people.
I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing. How on earth can they offer so much for that price? It feels like there has to be a catch somewhere. So let's dig into the evidence and see how they back this up, starting with how they convince you to switch.
You know, one of the biggest reasons people don't switch platforms is the sheer hassle of moving everything. It's a huge project. Well, Systeme.io seems to get that, and they tackle it head-on with a pretty compelling offer, a totally free migration service.
And they don't just say, hey, we'll help you move. They actually put a value on it, almost $2,000. They claim their team will move your entire business over for you at no cost. So, is it any good?
Well, let's hear from an actual user, Michelle Peterson. She went through it and specifically mentioned the speed and accuracy of her migration. That's exactly what you'd want to hear, right? It's a strong start.
Okay, but one good review could just be a fluke. What about Kelly Ferguson? She also had a really positive experience. Now we're starting to see a pattern here, which suggests it isn't just a marketing gimmick.
And just to really nail it down, here's a third user, Dragier Doof, talking about another smooth and successful migration. Okay, when you see multiple people independently saying the same thing, you start to think, all right, this free migration thing seems to be the real deal.
So getting your stuff onto the platform sounds surprisingly painless, but what's it like once you're actually using it every day? For that, we've got to go to the court of public opinion. Let's check out the unfiltered reviews on Trustpilot.
Wow, okay, listen to this from a verified user, Izaglas They just come right out and say it. For what they offer, there's no real competition. That speaks directly to that crazy value we were just talking about.
And here's another one from Quim C, basically backing that up. Look nowhere else. System.io provides everything you need in one place. That is that all-in-one promise we talked about, coming to life for actual users.
But this next one? This might be the most important part. Sabrina brings up customer service. She calls it fast and professional. Because let's be honest, even the best software in the world is frustrating if you can't get help when you're stuck. And get this, it's not just a feeling. They actually put a hard number on it. They claim their average customer support response time is under 2 hours. For a company growing this fast, that is wildly impressive.
So, after looking at the features, the price, the migration, and what real users are saying, the evidence really does suggest the offer is legit. But, and this is a big but, that doesn't automatically mean it's the perfect choice for your business. An all-in-one platform, by its nature, is all about trade-offs.
So let's boil it all down. You get this incredible all-in-one simplicity. You get that unlimited value, which is just insane. They make switching easy and risk-free with that free migration, and real users seem to genuinely love the platform and the support. The major trade-off you have to consider is convenience versus super specialized tools. A dedicated email platform might have a few more advanced features, and a standalone page builder might be a tiny bit more flexible. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I need those extra bells and whistles, or is the power of having everything working together seamlessly more valuable? The good news is they have a free plan, so you can actually find out for yourself without spending a dime.
And that really leaves us with the final question, the one that only you can answer for your business. After seeing the whole picture, could simplifying your tech, getting everything under one roof, could that be the very thing that frees you up to finally focus on growing? It's a powerful idea, and definitely something worth thinking about.